Hi everyone, this is Shay Thomas, your friendly neighborhood stylist from Yonkers, New York. Just sharing my experience with Jamaican mango and lime products. Um, the fact that it's a black-owned company is one thing that I'm going to try to be easy on the review because I believe in economic empowerment, and I believe that black businesses need to be supportive of one another. Um, as a stylist, when I have clients that come in with locks, let's just start there. Um, when I use Jamaican mango and lime products, or when someone uses Jamaican, because I rarely use it. When someone uses Jamaican mango and lime products, I would say the resistant formula mainly, and it's not all, but definitely the anything that has the grease based ones when it comes to retwisting. Either the prior stylist put too much product in, which it makes it very difficult. Even when I'm using the Jamaican and mango and lime shampoo, it makes it very difficult for me to remove the product from the locks, and I scrub like crazy. It shouldn't be that difficult. Um, the hair oil is another issue I have. It dries very fast and it doesn't leave any type of oil coating on the hair like olive oil would do, or like jojoba oil or castor oil for that matter. You have to have, if you're going to put oil on your hair, it should give you it should coat your scalp to be moisturized enough where your hair will have some type of protectant to stop it from getting flaky and dry. But what happens when I use the oil from Jamaican mango and lime, it dries on the scalp very quickly. It slides down, but it dries, and it doesn't leave any type of oil. As a matter of fact, when it dries, it kind of seems like it dries up even more. And that's what I've gotten from using that product. I mean, that's my experience with Jamaican mango and lime. So, instead of talking bad about Jamaican mango and lime, I'm going to actually give some tips on how to use certain products from the line. When you're locking the hair, retwisting the hair, mind you, um, the best thing to do is not use that much. You comb from the new growth first, with a little bit of the product. Put it on, spread it evenly on the new growth, and then you can palm twist it or comb twist it or whatever technique that you like to use. So, that's one thing that I suggest. If you're going to do it, do not put heavy amounts of the product on the hair. Um, and they come in pretty decent sized jars. So, I mean, if you're a stylist, or if you're a home, stylist, or if you're actually just someone who does their own locks, you shouldn't use that much. You really shouldn't clog up the cuticle of your hair with the product, because it's very difficult to remove. Um, Let me see. The gel base. What I find is that the gel base, in terms of retwisting, does not work with every four hair texture. I would say maybe 4A through D is not really receptive to it. You can comb it through and twist it and things of that nature, but if the porosity level of the hair is not balanced, you're going to see for yourself that it's not going to work um, with the product. So I like people that have maybe like I would say kind of a three texture that wants locks, anywhere between Caucasian locks and I would say Latino people who have like a looser curl pattern. You can use the gel with that and get a better result because it's not heavy, and four texture hair is very I would say it's I'm not going to say difficult. I'm going to say that it takes a little extra to lay it down. You need something heavier in order for it to actually give you um, the neatness that you need to retwist. Uh, the cactus products, I've had some people compliment the product, in terms of hair growth, but the black castor oil is probably the one that I would use mostly because I know for a fact black castor oil does promote hair growth. So, and I can't tell you if they're using traditional black castor oil. I could just tell you that they sell it in their line, and you should give it a try just to see if it's something that will work for you. If not, Jamaican black castor oil is a definite. Uh, so, and even with the Jamaican black castor oil, you just put it on your scalp like hair grease, and in affected areas where you have thinning. If you have alopecia that has a shiny scalp texture to it, you're probably not going to see any results because when it's shiny, that means that the follicle is just dead, and there's no bringing it back unless you do laser or something like that, some type of treatment. You'll probably need um, a doctor or a specialist at some point to help you with that. But for the most part, if you do have hair growing out of a follicle, but it's kind of thin, you will probably see some results from there. Um, Back to Jamaican mango and lime products. For non-locked hair, you can use certain products, to use a two-strand twist. Depending on the density of the hair, will kind of determine whether or not how much product you need as well. You can style with it. It's not the best in terms of what I've experienced, but you can use it. So if you are pro Jamaican mango and lime, I mean, there are other black owned companies that have excellent styling products that have done research and things of that nature, and that's Design Essentials. I mean, if you want to support companies that are black owned or black operated, um, I know for a fact that when it comes to certain type of styles, certain products work better than others, and Design Essentials does an excellent job. They have, like, you can retwist hair with the honey custard, you can retwist hair with the stretching cream, you can do two-strand twists, twist outs, all of those things. So that's just a little heads up on products that I personally know for a fact that when I use on a client's hair that I'm going to get results. The client's going to be happy and they're going to come back. And that's what you want, as a stylist. But if not, if you're someone who's doing your own hair, invest a little extra dollar to, or whatever the price comparison is between the both products, you're going to get your money's worth from Design Essentials. Jamaican mango and lime is, well, this I've had I've had bad results. That's why I really don't use it. I don't. But if a client brings the product in, I know to use it sparingly because it leaves a greasy buildup that's very difficult to wash out in the hair. It really is difficult to do, and especially with dreads. So, that's just my experience with Jamaican Mango Lime. Like I said, any product line that is owned or operated by our people, and that's I try to be easy on the reviews, but I'm going to be honest. So for the most part, you know, that's just my feedback on Jamaican Mango Lime. I personally um, don't buy it. Um, there's another product I like. Rockefeller is an excellent product. I get very good results out of the cream and the gel. The smell is pretty decent, and that's something as well that I would actually, especially for texture hair. It does not leave a greasy buildup. The cream uh, is good for 4D, 4C, any fours. The cream is very good because it's cream based, it's not gel based. The gels are good for people with Spanish locks that have a softer curl pattern. Um, it's a lot easier to twist, but I mean, you might get lucky with that. I don't suggest gel at all when it comes to retwisting locks, but if you do have hair that dries up a lot faster, you could do it that way. Alright, so that's my feedback on Jamaican Mango and Lime. I think that it's overrated. Everybody raves about it because, for the most part, I mean, you may get um, some good results in terms of the stylist. Like, you can retwist with it, but my issue is the aftermath. After you got this excellent style and you let your locks down, you have a greasy buildup, and it's heavy, and it's like really your locks are greasy and they're icky. So I mean, that's my experience. I mean, with Jamaican Mango Line, that's why I really don't use it, but that's that. I don't suggest it, and I did give some suggestions in terms of products that I like personally for retwisting hair. So, if you're a stylist listening, um, invest in design essentials, or you can use Rockefeller, which is actually the same price as Jamaican Mango and Lime. I don't think it's as readily available, but if you can get it online, then you should, and you won't be disappointed. In terms of the product, I think it's a better product than Jamaican Mango and Lime at the same price. And that's about it. That's about it. You definitely need the dryer. You need a hooded dryer with the cream because it has to melt into the hair, so it'll be like a hot oil treatment in a way because it soaks into the hair, into the scalp, and things like that. But the gel, well, you probably need a hood dryer with both, but you definitely need it with the cream more than the gel. And that's it. I mean, if you use it sparingly and comb it through evenly, you might be able. Well, it does leave a film that can only be melted under the dryer, especially if the hair is wet and uh, room temperature to cold. So, okay. Well, thank you for listening. If you have any questions regarding products that I've experienced other than Design Essentials, Rockefeller, or anything like that. As I have tried and I love not everything, but the cleansing cream is definitely something I would use to wash hair that is dry. But that could be another segment that we could discuss in terms of what is best to use to wash your hair. Thanks again for listening. Sorry, Jamaican Mango and Lime people, but it's I'm just being honest, and I don't think that your product is something that is like Yeah, I think it's overrated. And I mean, you market it very well, but it's not really good. So, uh, thanks for listening and enjoy your day.